This word you studied in thermodynamics or in heat transfer, mass transfer. So you can answer me. So we will have some interactive type session. If you know about something about heat transfer, mass transfer, energy transfer, and what is enthalpy. So when there is a power generation, there is a work done, power generation. So there is a concept of energy. Okay, and what is enthalpy then? Anybody can answer. If you know, you can answer. If you know, you can answer. So, are you able to see my screen? अरे बोलण्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. तुम्हाला स्क्रीन दिसते का आपली? मी जी पीपीटी दाखवत आहे त्या पीपीटीची स्क्रीन दिसते का सर्वांना? दिसते ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, see, today we'll discuss some important things. So you try to answer. So let us first discuss what is internal energy. What is internal energy? Substances act as a reservoir of energy. Each and every substance, it is a reservoir of energy. So meaning that energy can be added to them or removed from them. So energy is stored in a substance when the kinetic energy of its atoms or molecules resists. So the greater kinetic energy may be in the form of increased translations, that is a travel or straight line motions, vibrations or rotations of atoms and molecules. When thermal energy is lost, the intensities of these motions decreases and kinetic energy falls. I think you know that if we boil water, the energy increases. The total of all possible kinds of energy present in a substance is called internal energy. Sometimes it is also called as E, capital E. So as a system undergoes a change, its internal energy can change and energy can be transferred from the system to the surrounding or from surroundings to the system. एखादी वस्तू समजा तुम्ही फ्रीज मध्ये ठेवली तर काय होणार आहे? तर फ्रीज मधलं एन्व्हायरमेंट थंड असतं, ती वस्तू थंड होणार आहे. बरोबर ना? एखादी गरम वस्तू समजा तुम्ही हवेत बाहेर काढून ठेवली, गॅसवरनं खाली उतरून ठेवली, थोड्या वेळानं काय होणार? सराउंडिंग टेम्परेचर कमी असतं आणि गॅसवरची जी वस्तू, उकळलेलं पाणी असेल, दूध असेल, थोड्या वेळाने ते थंड होतं. मीन्स व्हॉट? देर इज अ एनर्जी ट्रान्सफर फ्रॉम system to surrounding or surrounding to the system. So energy is transferred into a system when it absorbs heat from the surrounding. म्हणजे एखादा आईस्क्रीम तुम्ही बाहेर काढून ठेवला, फ्रीजमधून बाहेर काढून ठेवला, थोड्या वेळानं काय होतं? त्या आईस्क्रीमचं टेम्परेचर रेज झालेलं असतं. तुम्ही गरम करता का? नाही गरम करत, पण सराउंडिंगची हीट ॲब्झॉर्ब करतं ते आईस्क्रीम आणि ते आईस्क्रीम काय होतं? लिक्विड होतं. ओके, सॉलिड आईस्क्रीम काय होतं? लिक्विड होणार आहे. वेन सराउंडिंग्स डू वर्क ऑन द सिस्टम, सराउंडिंग टेम्परेचर हायर असतं, आईस्क्रीमचं टेम्परेचर लोअर असतं आणि काय होतं? सराउंडिंगची हीट काय होतं? आईस्क्रीम ॲब्झॉर्ब करतं, त्यामुळे आईस्क्रीमचं टेम्परेचर वाढतं. म्हणजे काय? इनडायरेक्ट द सराउंडिंग डज वर्क ऑन द सिस्टम. सो फॉर एक्झाम्पल, एनर्जी इज ट्रान्सफर्ड इन टू रूम टेम्परेचर मेटल वायर if it is immersed in hot water. हॉट वॉटर मध्ये एखादी मेटल वायर तुम्ही बुडवल्यावर काय होणार आहे? ती वायर सुद्धा हॉट होणार आहे. म्हणजे त्या वॉटरचं टेम्परेचर ॲब्झॉर्ब होणार आहे. So both processes इन्क्रीज द इंटरनल एनर्जी ऑफ अ वायर. म्हणजे आतमध्ये ठेवलं एकदा वायर तुम्ही बेंड केली तरी सुद्धा एनर्जी वाढणार आहे त्याची, किंवा वायर तुम्ही हॉट वॉटरमध्ये ठेवलात तरी सुद्धा एनर्जी वाढणार आहे. सो वायर बेंडिंग ऑपरेशन और वायर इमर्सिंग इन हॉट वॉटर, okay, these both processes increase the internal energy of the wire, which is reflected in an increase in the wire's temperature. So energy is transferred out of the system when heat is lost from the system or when the system does work on surroundings. म्हणजे दोन्ही केसमध्ये काय होणार आहे, एनर्जी ट्रान्सफर होणार आहे. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट इंटरनल एनर्जी अँड ट्रान्सफर ऑफ एनर्जी. दिस इज अबाउट इंटरनल एनर्जी अँड ट्रान्सफर ऑफ एनर्जी. सर्वांना स्क्रीन दिसते ना व्यवस्थित? सो यू ट्राय टू आन्सर माय क्वेश्चन. यू कॅन we can discuss this topic so that we will understand in better manner. So let us discuss the relationship between internal energy, heat, work can be and work done. Okay, so here if you see delta U is if it is a energy, then Q plus W delta U. Okay, or that is W. So Q plus W. Q plus W. So what is Q? Q is a heat and W is a work. So work plus heat is nothing but total energy in the system. So this is one version of first law of thermodynamics. You studied in thermodynamics subject. So it shows that the internal energy of a system changes through heat flow into or out of the system. So positive Q is a heat flow in and negative Q is a heat flow out. So work done on the system or work done by the system. So the work W is a positive if it is done on the system and it is a negative if it is done by the system. Okay, so total energy is equal to heat received, that is positive or negative, and work done, that is positive and negative. Okay, in this way we can represent the energy level, energy of a system. Similarly, so work done, so type of work called as expansion work. For example, pressure volume work, already you studied different, so IC engine in third year. Okay, so expansion work occurs when a system pushes back the surroundings against a restraining pressure or when surrounding compresses the system. एखादा सिलेंडर असेल तो सिस्टीमला कॉम्प्रेस करतो कॉम्प्रेशन स्ट्रोकमध्ये, आणि एक्सपान्शन स्ट्रोकमध्ये काय होतं, ते पिस्टन आहे ते एक्सपांड होतं. सो इन केस ऑफ आयसी इंजिन, सो एक्झाम्पल ऑफ दिस ऑकर्स ड्युरिंग द ऑपरेशन ऑफ इंटरनल कंबशन इंजिन. द रिएक्शन ऑफ गॅसोलिन और ऑक्सिजन इज exothermic. The sum of this energy is given off as a heat and some does work pushing the piston in the cylinder. The substances involved in the reactions are the system and the engine, and the rest of the universe are the surroundings. Okay, so the system loses energy both by heating and doing work on the surrounding, and its internal energy decreases. So engine is able to keep the car moving because see it is generating heat and energy and it is driving the car. A car is moving because this process is repeatedly many times per second while engine is running. So energy is generating and it is spending. Okay, in this way work done in case of internal combustion engine or our vehicles. Now come to the term enthalpy. So enthalpy is defined as sum of a system's internal energy. Sum of system's internal energy. That and the mathematical product of its pressure and volume. So here H is U, internal energy, and product of pressure and volume. So U plus PV is nothing but enthalpy. Enthalpy here we denoted as a H, capital H. Since it is derived from three state functions, that is U, that is internal energy, pressure and volume. Enthalpy is also a state function. Enthalpy values for specific substances cannot be measured directly. Only enthalpy changes for chemical or physical processes can be determined. So for processes that takes place at constant pressure, the enthalpy is, so change in enthalpy, so change in internal energy, so here you can find out, and change in volume at a constant pressure. Similarly, constant volume. Then the mathematical product of at constant pressure change in volume represents the work, namely expansion or pressure volume work as noted. So by their definitions, the arithmetic signs of change in volume and W will always opposite. So substituting this equation and the definition of internal energy into the enthalpy change, so you can see this equation where QP is a heat reactions under conditions of constant, and so if the chemical or physical process is carried out at a constant pressure with the only work done caused by expansion or contraction, then the heat flow and enthalpy change for the process are equal. Okay. Now, so enthalpy changes. See, you cannot measure directly enthalpy, but you can measure or you can calculate enthalpy change. So enthalpy change in two types, two modes. The most chemical reactions are accompanied by energy changes, that is exothermic change and endothermic reactions. Exothermic reactions and endothermic reactions. So exothermic reactions means, and so is a reaction that releases energy to the surroundings. Therefore, the product contain less energy with respect to the reactants. The energy is released as heat energy, so the surroundings warm. For example, so example of exothermic reactions are neutralization, combustions, dissolving, anhydrous salts, and the reactions between acids and metal carbonates. Then second type of energy change is enthalpy change is endothermic reaction. An endothermic reaction is an reaction that absorbs energy from the surrounding. Therefore, the product contain more energy with respect to the reactants. The energy is absorbed as a heat energy, so the surroundings cool down. For example, endothermic reactions examples are atomization, then photosynthesis, then dissolving crystalline salts, and thermal decompositions. These are some examples of endothermic reactions. You can see an energy level diagram. So here you can see the energy level diagrams. So this first diagram is a exothermic reaction. It shows, so energy level diagram. So relative energies of product reactants. So the higher its energy, the higher its position. In case of exothermic, the reactants has higher level and product is lower. In case of endothermic reaction, so product is having higher level, energy level, and reactants are lower level. Okay, you can see carefully the difference between exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Then the standard condition to make comparison of enthalpy changes are fair comparison. The same conditions must be used. So they are called as a standard condition. So consider the pressure of 100 kilopascal, approximately atmospheric pressure, or temperature of 298 Kelvin or 25 degrees centigrade. Every substance involved must be in its normal physical state. Okay, for example, water is in a liquid state where not ice or steam. Okay, the standard enthalpy changes can be represented by symbol delta H degree. So this refers that the reaction is carried out under standard condition. So this is one example of methane. Then there are various enthalpy changes. So standard enthalpy changes of reactions, standard enthalpy changes of formations, standard enthalpy changes of combustions. So enthalpy changes are described according to the type of reactions. That is, standard enthalpy changes of neutralization, standard enthalpy changes of atomization, standard enthalpy changes of solutions, and standard enthalpy changes of hydrations. So there are different types of enthalpy changes. So as we are mechanical engineer, so as a part of this our mechanical engineering subject, so this is the scope. So the detail about this various enthalpy changes is not in our scope as per your syllabus, but if you want to know, we will discuss in next lecture also. So this is about enthalpy. Then what is exactly enthalpy is? So enthalpy is sum of a system's internal energy plus product of pressure and volume. And we cannot directly calculate enthalpy, but change in enthalpy we can calculate. So this is a summary of today's session. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask about this enthalpy.